Welcome everybody to the latest episode of Pandemics. Today we have some recognized experts in this field, Alejandra Hoyos, Jose Aviles, Pepin Terhard, and Joshua Van Torn, and we're going to be discussing mainly the international relations affairs related with HIV/AIDS. Human immunodeficiency virus is an infection that attacks the body's immune system. When the CD4 cell count falls below 200, it's considered having AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome. The first confirmed case was reported in southeastern Cameroon. In the peak of the infection, 70% of the cases were located only in Africa. It is threatening for some specific groups, such as homosexuals, sexual workers, and people who inject drugs.
Savings and investments of families from suffering from HIV will have decreased substantially due to high health expenditures, and also if children education, health and nutrition suffer as a result, prospects for a longer run economic growth and development will decline too. Also, the HIV epidemic may deepen the poverty of the most affected countries by decreasing the rate of per capita income and by selectively improving the individuals and families that are directly affected.
Now, let's get more into the international affairs, assessing this matter from the perspective and see how states and international organizations, what have they been doing to cooperate efforts and to control and prevent and support each other in regards of this pandemic. Let's get into it.
So, what did governments do or have done to fight the epidemic? Good examples of this are China and the USA. The Chinese government has a 5-year plan to educate people about HIV. Also, the Chinese national budget for HIV grew from approximately 12.5 million in 2002 to about 185 million in the year of 2006. In the case of the USA, the local health departments have been funding programs that support effective HIV prevention, creating programs and policies to test people at risk for HIV early. The actions of both governments served as an example for United Nations members so that all member countries would take these actions as an example. They have efficiently helped to reduce the number of infected people until today.
As a result of concerted international efforts to respond to HIV, coverage of services has been steadily increasing. In 2018, 62% of adults and 54% of children living with HIV in low and middle income countries were receiving lifelong antiretroviral therapy, or ART. Some doctors say it can happen again, but most health organizations say it is not possible.
Here's a balance. On the right side you have life-saving drugs have been developed and are still being improved, as well as triple drug treatments have saved millions of lives in developing countries. On the left side, on the wrong side, you have that there was a slow introduction in poorer countries. In addition, there was no decision made whether to spend the money on prevention or on drug treatment, and there were high drug prices. What can we learn from this? Next time, we should be more informative to both developing and more developed countries. In addition, there should be cheaper drugs and drug treatments. This altogether could be reached by better intergovernmental information sharing, as well as access to each other.
Thanks for the attention, everybody. We certainly hope the information has been useful, and this has been another episode of Pandemics. Till the next one.